So I originally called it Design Shrink about 15 years ago, and it was a very difficult time in my life. It was a period of great transition and uncertainty. I had just gotten divorced. I had very major surgery following a serious illness, a job change, and so my whole network sort of fell apart. So I bought this little stone house that was in disrepair and called Kim to help me make it a home, and we transformed it into the most beautiful space imaginable. I started calling it the Happy Home. It was my sanctuary at the end of a long day of work, and so many of my friends started calling it the Happy Home. So it wasn't, let's go to Caroline's house for dinner, let's go to the Happy House. And people told me that it was one of the most inviting spaces that they'd ever been in. 5 years later, I met this really wonderful man, and we decided to get married, and I have to say, I loved the Happy House so much that I somewhat delayed our wedding, which was a very simple affair. But eventually we got married and I moved into his home. I felt bad when we moved in because he kept buying things that I thought were cluttering the house and not enhancing the house, and it almost became a point of dissension between us. I felt I was moving into his house, I didn't have a lot of say in the matter, but I was becoming choked in a house that was overwhelming me. And I thought perhaps if I had one room that Kim could help me with, that would be my go-to room when I needed some space away from the static that I felt was being created in the home. And we started making some decisions to change some wallpaper, to change some paint colors, to change some carpeting up the stairs, and always included him in the decisions. And very slowly his resentment started to disappear because the house, even though he had a difficult time admitting it, really became the home that he always aspired to have. I love this home now, which I never thought I would. Henry adores his home, and we both have so much appreciation for our space, and we want to spend time here, we want to entertain here. And over the past 5 months, this is no secret, I've been undergoing cancer treatments and have spent a very significant amount of time in this lovely space. We continue to evolve and make more and more changes. I think Kim will be a part of our lives for years to come. It's been a deep-rooted transformation that really has, I'm not overstating by saying it's been life-altering, I think, for both my husband and